While citizens across the world continue to discuss Donald Trump's inauguration, the Supreme Court of the United Kingdom has made its own news this week. The court ruled 8-3 that an act of parliament must be passed in order for the nation to officially Brexit. For more on this, we bring in Slant TV global news correspondent Jack Sentell. Lovely to see you as always, Jackson.
Did you register me for the British military just so you could take my lead anchor job?
Jackson, please, let's stay on topic. So what can you tell me about this new ruling from the British Supreme Court?
Well, it's fascinating, really. I learned that the British Supreme Court has 11 justices instead of 9, which was like a total eye-opener. But this new ruling states that the Prime Minister, which is what they call their president, can't pull the country out of the EU, which I learned is a bunch of nations working together, sort of like our states, but without approval from Parliament, which I found out is the British word for Congress.
That is indeed different than the American system. How have you seen that playing out in everyday life there?
Well, they want to ask me a lot about my thoughts on Brexit and stuff in the Middle East, but I don't really know anything about that. So I've just been asking about President Trump. A lot of Scottish people have responded to me with in-depth comments on the ramifications of Donald Trump's promise to pull the United States out of NATO.
And what did you tell them?
Well, I said that if by NATO they meant tornadoes, then we definitely have to get out of it. The agricultural industry of the Great Plains is far too valuable for us to be threatened by NATOs. But to be honest with you, I don't really know Trump's exact position on the matter. Alec Baldwin never said anything about it on SNL, and I kind of just assumed people would ask me about Twitter. But there were a number of protests here in Scotland on inauguration. No matter if they're supporters or critics, the Brits I've talked to seem to have pretty strong opinions on President Trump. Have there been any discussions on American college campuses about the ramifications of Brexit?
No. But from what I've seen on the news, I know that Brexit is probably not great for the EU, Britain, or the United States.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Thank you for your keen global insight and expertise, Jackson.
I'll continue to monitor the situation of American politics from across the pond. Cheerio.